Feet washing, written and read by Brother Jerry Valenti. Jesus and his apostles have finished eating the Passover feast in the upper room that was provided for them. Without fanfare, Jesus then rises from supper, gets a towel and puts it on himself, and begins washing the feet of each of the apostles, drying them with the towel. The apostles are taken aback by this act, as it's something that's usually relegated to a household servant to do for guests of the house. In fact, Simon Peter at first refuses to let Jesus wash his feet, but when Jesus tells him that it's necessary, Peter relents and allows Jesus to wash his feet also. Finally, when Jesus is finished washing the feet of all 12 apostles, he returns to his seat at the table and talks about what he has done. He explains that if he, as their Lord and Master, has washed their feet, then they also should be willing to wash one another's feet. After all, a servant of the Lord can't feel like he's greater than the Lord himself. The act of feet washing thus became something that was performed in the early church and continues as an ordinance of the Church of Jesus Christ down to today. How is feet washing performed in the church today? 4 times per year, a day is set aside for the members to participate in this ordinance. During the ordinance, each member takes a turn putting a towel on their shoulder or around their neck, and after placing a basin of water on the floor, kneels down and washes the feet of another member of the church. This isn't washing for the sake of actually removing dirt from someone's feet, but the purpose is the same, to demonstrate humility and love for our fellow man. In order to be in the right frame of mind as we perform this ordinance, we should reflect upon the humility aspect and be willing to humble ourselves before any of our fellow church members. Often we pair up with someone who we're comfortable with during this ordinance. Whose feet did Jesus wash? He washed the feet of all 12 apostles, including Judas Iscariot, who he already knew was going to betray him. Likewise, we should also be willing to kneel before those who may not be close to us, or even those who may have hurt us in the past. All members of the church are encouraged to take advantage of the blessed opportunity to participate in the ordinance of feet washing whenever it's observed. Appreciate that this opportunity is not available in most other churches. Feet washing was one of the ordinances that was restored to the church when the gospel was restored in 1830. When you participate, picture Jesus in the upper room washing the feet of his apostles and think about how you are doing the exact same thing that he did that night. In a dream that was accepted as a revelation to the church in 1958, Jesus appeared to the dreamer and told her that the Church of Jesus Christ has one perfect ordinance which no one bickers about, and that is feet washing. That is why you are blessed in performing it. May God bless you every time you humble yourself and participate in the blessed ordinance of feet washing.